Very good morning, dear student. So today's program of the Python Panda, I will going to show you the conditional loop, and in a conditional loop, I will going to show you that how you can do the iterations of a particular program, iteration of a different program. So based on these particular iterations, what we can find it that we have different types of loop that we will going to implement, and based on this implementation, we will going to find that how we can make the iterations of the structures. So iterations of the structures that we find, iterations of the structures that we can find it, iterations of the structures we can find it, that we will going to have a particular frame, and in this particular frame that we will going to have the particular frame that there we will going to have the particular structures. Okay, so these the particular structures, these the particular structures that we are constructing, that we do have, we will going to have the particular pattern of program. So let us see that how we can do the particular iteration program and what do we have in our today's programming. So see this particular iteration program, what you can see in this particular program. See, there is only 3-line program it is. Okay, as it is a starting and it is a beginning of the iteration, so a very small program I have created for you. In this particular small program, what you see here, that cars equals to what I have given some name of the car. Okay, so cars means I have given the name of the car. For x in car, that means for the value of x that are in car. So what will be the value of x then? The value what are stored in car. So car is what? Car is one pattern of it is, we can say, one pattern of a series. Okay, or one section of a data frame, or one section of a data structure. So this is the thing what we can find. This is the part that we can find here in this particular area, in this particular structure. You can see it here that there are a particular assessment has been done. Okay, what the assessment has been done here? The assessment that you found it here, that in this particular assessment the car is what? The car is one particular series of the values that has been taken. After that, what has been done? That for x in car, now print x. Now what are the value that are stored in x? You print it. That means what it will going to do? First it will go here, and then it will go to the car, it will extract the first value, and extracting the first value, the condition is always true, so it will print the first value. Then again it will go there, extract the second value. Extracting the second value, what it will do? It will print the second value. Then what it will do? It will take the third value, and taking the third value, it will print the third value. So this is what we can see. This is what you can find it what? That how the particular work is been done. Okay, how the particular work is been implemented here. So this is the particular pattern, that is what we say iterations. Iterations means what? The thing will do again and again. Okay, suppose one work is there, you need to do the work again and again. So here is also the particular thing will be done. So in this particular area, what you can find it, the work will be done again and again. What the work will be done again and again? So this is the value of the car, what is there. One value will be taken, again it will go inside, again the value will be taken, again it will go inside the car, again the value will be taken, again it will go inside the car, then again it will check that any value is left. If any value is left, that it will take again that particular value. If any other value is left, then it will again take the particular value. Now how you will going to write those things, that is also very important factor. See here I have written the names. That means combination of some character field. Okay, they are the combinations of some character field. So character field, how we will write? Within the double inverted comma or within a single inverted comma. So here I have used a double inverted comma. Now if you go on writing it, what you will find that there will be no gap for it, that it will be considered as only one particular value of a particular thing. Then what it has been done here, it has been separated by what? Separated by comma. See, in between the two name there is a comma has been implemented. Okay, so as comma has been implemented here, that means this particular comma will going to do the structures, or will going to make the structures in such a way or in such a form where we find it that these structures can be implemented, that the structures can be worked with different types or different formations that we do have, and that we do maintain when we are working with this particular structure, when we are making the particular structure. Okay, so as we are making the particular structure of iteration, as we are making this iteration process, and we find it that the thing will going to repeat again and again, this is what the repetition has been done. This is what we can find that how we can make the thing to be repeated. Okay, so for loop is one of the best loop that we can find it. The repetition can be done ultimate number of time, that many number of time that we can find the thing that we will going to work. Okay, so let's see what will be the output for it. Now see the output. What is the output? You can find it here that we have here three names, because I have given here the three names for the purpose what we say that those the three names is what? Three names is for the three different card. So those the three different card what has been given here. You see it that once it go inside the particular loop of that particular area, then it extract the first value and it print the first value. Then what it has done? It has extracted the second value, and then it printed the second value, and then it take the third value and it printed the third value. That means you said then it will stop the work. No, it will again enter into the loop. So when it will again enter into the loop, after that what we can find it that it will search if there any values does exist there or not. If any value exists there, then it will take out that particular value. If no value exists, then it will going to stop it there, isn't it? So this is how you can see it, this is how you can find it, that how the execution has been done and how it is been formed. Okay, now let us see what is the next program we do have with us. Now see the next one, what you can find in the next one, next iteration part. In the next iteration part, you see here only two line I have given here. Okay, but two line will do many work. What is that work? The work what we have said, that for x in range 1 comma 11, that means it will start from 1 and it will go up to 11. But for loop what we say, the loop when we give a range in a loop, in that range when we start from the particular area, it will start from that particular area. Obviously it will going to start from that particular area, but where we say it to stop, before of that it will show the value and it will stop. It will run up to that much. Don't forget it that it will not run up to that much. It will run up to that much, the last range that has been given, but it will stop before of that, isn't it? So print x, that means what you can you imagine it here, that what we have done here. So writing the particular thing for 11 number of times, we have reduced the program into small 2 lines. That means 11, 12, 13, all total 13 to 14 to 15 lines we have to write for this particular program. Instead of writing the 13 to 15 lines for this particular program, what we have find, in 2 lines only we have closed the program. What we have said, that for x in range, range is what? Range is 1 to 11. For x in range from 1 to 11, and when we find it that x in a range of 1 to 11, then what we have given, that print the value of x. Okay, print the value of x. Now what the value of x that it will going to print, what the value of x that it will going to find. So we can find it that there are the different types of structures that it will going to do. Okay, different pattern of structures that it will going to print. Now what are the condition that has been given, what are the condition that has been used for it, we can find that particular condition will be there. Based on this particular condition, what we can find, the program will going to execute. Okay, so we can execute the program in this particular way or in this particular part, that how the program will going to extract the value. That means first it will go to the x, it will go inside the range, and after it go inside the range, then it will take out the first value. Okay, it will take out the first value. As it take out the first value, then what we find it, then we can see here that when it take out the first value, again it will go inside the loop. It will take out the second value, again it will go inside the loop, it will going to take out the third value. This way we can find it that one by one phase or one by one part, it will going to take out the values, and when it will going to take out the value, and when it come to the end of the particular area, then it will going to stop. Okay, then it will going to stop. So this is the thing what we can find, this is the thing that we can see. So let us run the program and see what will be the output of it. So dear student, now you see that in this particular area what we do have. See here, we have the value what 1 2 3 4. That means how the for loop has started, that it first enter into the loop. After entering into the loop, it extract the first value. So when it extract the first value, then it come out, and then it check is there any value. Yes, is there is any value is there, then it will going to take out the second value. Okay, it will going to take out the second value. So is there any value? Yes, there is another value, so it will take out the second value. So as it take out the second value, this the particular thing, this the particular part that we can find it here, that we can see it here, that those the values what are there, those the particular part that we do have, isn't it? We will going to have the particular structures, we will going to have the particular structures, and then it will going to take out the third value. Okay, so it will going to take out the third value, and as it take out the third value, then again it will go inside the loop. Again going inside the loop, it will extract the fourth value. After it find out the fourth value what is there, what we can see it here, then when it find out the fourth value, this particular fourth value what is there, that will going to be implemented. Okay, that will going to be implemented. Next it will take out the fifth value, as similarly it will going to take out the sixth, and then 7, then 8 and 9. So this way what we can find, this many times, that means 10 times plus 1 time, 11 times it will going to execute inside the loop, and it will going to check that what is the range has been given, and how the particular thing can be worked, how we can make the particular thing can be implemented. Okay, so this is what an iteration. Iterations means again and again the thing will work. So let us see the next program. What is the next program is there? Now dear student, see another type of iterations. Okay, this particular pattern of iterations, what it has given, say some little bit changes has been done. What are the changes has been done? That print the first 10 numbers. Okay, then 10 means what? You will start from 1 and you will going to end up to 11, and odd numbers you need to print. Odd numbers you need to print means you have to give a gap of what? 2 1 plus then 2 3 will going to come. So this way what you have to do it. So how you can do it? So you see here what has been done for x in range. So this is the starting point, 1 is a starting point, and 11 is the ending point. That means up to 10 value it will going to show, and it will going to run. After that what? See here 2 has been given. 2 has been given means in between them you can find that there is a gap of 2 is been given there. Okay, the loop will run. Now more condition we are applying, so the loop will run, and when we run the loop, what we are giving? We are giving here the particular pattern or particular type, that there is a gap of what? Gap of the 2 is in that. Okay, so this is what, this is also one pattern of iterations part. In this iteration parts, that we need to print what? The odd values or the odd number. Okay, so as we need to print the odd values and odd numbers, in this particular odd values and odd numbers means what is the gap we required there? What is the gap that is needed to be given there. So we can see here the gap means what, that from 1, then if you count 1 2 then 3, that means in between what, 2 you have to add with 1, then you will get 3, then with 3 if you add 2, then you will get what, 5. So similarly in this way, if you add 2 in each of the cases, or 2 place if you move, if you add 2 or if you move 2 place, then you will going to get the values. Okay, so this is the particular thing, this is the particular structures that is there, and these particular structures you can have the implementation of the data value in this way. So then how you will give the instruction to your program, that how to move the to place. There are the various ways. So when you are in the for loop, there for loop has a 3 sections or 3 stage, and there is a subsection of the 3 stage also can be created, that you do afterwards as you do much more programming on it. So 3 stage is what is that, starting phase, ending phase, that means before of which it will going to end, and if you want to give any pattern of equations there. So what is my equation there? 2 means what, that if we haven't added given here anything, that means in front there is a plus, so it will add 2 with each of the number. Each of the number means what, with the first it will take 1, then it will add 2, then what will be the result will be there, with that result it will again add 2. Now you can say how it is going on. This is the frame or the structures that has been created. So in this particular frame or structure, what you can find it here, you can see it that those the structures what has been created here, or these the structures what has been created here in for loop, you have this particular scenario, or you have this particular work. Okay, you have this particular work. What is the work is that that it will going to give a different patterns of implementations of the values as you are defining there. Okay, so as you are defining there, this the particular defining what you are giving here, defining, the defining has given here 2. Okay, the defining has given here 2, as the defining has given here 2. So based on this 2, what it has been done, it has been implemented in this particular stage. Okay, it has been implemented in this particular stage, and in this particular phenomenon the work is been conducted. Now let us see what we are getting the output from here. So in this particular area, what you can find it here, that you have different types of what, implementation. So as I have given here the for loop, in this for loop you see here the thing has come here 1, then 1 added 2, after 2 then 2 is added 5, that with 5 2 is added 7, then with 7 2 is added 9, 9 when it is 2 is added it became 11. So 11 is what, it is not within the, because our last range is 11, so before of the 11 in 10 it will going to stop, therefore the thing has stopped here, and 11 is not printed here. So this is how you can see, this is the thing what you can find it, that there are the different way of iterations that you can implement. Okay, different patterns of iterations that you can implement. So what is the type of iterations that you are implementing, what is the type of implementations of the iterations that you can do, isn't it? So this is the particular stage, this is the particular structures that you are creating, and that you can implement in a particular program. So 3 different pattern of program I have shown you, where we have used the what, the values, where we have used the alphabets, combination of the alphabets, and as well as the differences from the different type of condition. Difference means one condition, there we can give a different conditions. Okay, there we can find that we can give a different condition. So as we can find that we can give a different condition, in this particular different condition what we are having here, we can find the structures that we can make it, and we can work with it. Okay, so as we can find the structures that is there, that we can make it, and we can work with it, we will going to have this particular structures, and we are working on this particular structures. Okay, so this is the thing, this is the implementation of the loop of what, for loop in the iterative case. Okay, for loop in the iterative case. So for loop in the iterative case that we can do, and that we can implement, we can find out that how we can work on it. Okay, so today I am ending my today's session here. Thank you all.